Alright, this is another walking obedience training video with Zeus. See how he reacts to other dogs in yards and see if he's gonna walk on the side of her like he should without pulling. And now he's learning because he hasn't been out of the house much. When we first bought him, we bought him when he was 8 weeks old, and we kept him in due to the shots. We didn't want to get, take risks of parvo and all that other stuff. We live in Utah. Utah has a high rate of parvo down here due to pit bulls, so I kind of like to not bring him outside and explore the neighborhoods until at least 3 or 4 months old. So he's new to other dogs, and we're just gonna keep working with him. He's doing a lot better though. This is Octavia walking him, and let's get ready to go. Okay, come on. Yep, she keeps him on the side of her at all times so he can try to be on her level. See how he already instantly wants to go to the little dogs next door. Keep pulling him. Yep, direct him. Nice. See how she directs him? She's doing pretty good. He's doing great. A month ago, we couldn't even do that. He would have been barking and fighting and trying to get to them dogs as much as possible. He wouldn't even have even thought twice. Now you can see how she's leaning to the right, he's leaning to the left. That's because she's only 120 pounds soaking wet. So he's a lot heavier, so she has to lean with him to kind of hold him in place, because he, like I said, he knows he got the kid on the other end of the leash, and he's trying to direct her. So she's gonna keep him to the side of him and keep him at bay with her heel. And I'll walk out here on the street, get you a side view. She keeps him walking. Yep, she holds him nice and firm right there to the side, so he understands where he's supposed to be. Now we live in a neighborhood that has a lot of big dogs inside the yards, a lot of German Shepherds for some reason, and he doesn't seem to get along with German Shepherds. I don't know what it is. Yep, only a couple yards have pit bulls in this neighborhood, but a lot of German Shepherds for some reason. I don't know what they talk to each other in their language, man, but the Shepherds, they just don't seem to like him, and he doesn't seem to pretty much like these Shepherds. But he's learning to walk past them without no attention. That's what the walk is today, is to teach him to walk past these dogs that are trying to break his attention. Teach him to be with the community. Octavia, try to fix him, because you see how he's pulling left. You got him pulled. Yeah, keep him nice and straight up. So wrap your leash up a little tighter so he can just hang out from the left side of you. Yep, put your leash in your left hand and hold the ball in your left hand like that. There you go. Let's go. Now he won't be so leany, but you got to see if he wants to pee, because he might want to stop and pee, because we are on a walk and he might want to stop. And that could be another reason why he's pushing towards the grass. So you got to see if he wants to go to the bathroom first real fast, because that's what he might do. Told you. Okay, come on, let's go. Yep. Let's continue the walk. Now we're going on a pretty far walk. We're going on about close to a mile walk. We're gonna walk over here to the school, do a little bit of sit and stay obedience training with him. Try to get him to do some heel work. You can already hear the dogs barking. He's peeing again. He knows his neighborhood. He knows his walk. Usually we'll be on a longboard and she'll be following us on the longboard and he'll be pulling, getting his exercise like that. No, I haven't been doing his longboard runs because him being an American Bully Pit, he has a lot of strength and he's short to the ground, so he has a lot of strength and he likes to pull. So we were learning when he was pulling me, but it seemed like he would think it was okay to stop at these yards for these dogs, which he would stop as an impact of skating, and it would cause some bleeding on his paws because he's so strong. He'd instantly just stop us in stripes. So I'm not doing the longboard ride with him no more until his paws get a lot stronger and better, because like I said, he does like to pull, especially with the longboard. He thinks it's his time to exercise and pull us and not go for the jog. He wants to pull when it's longboard riding time. But then again, yeah, we are doing good on this obedient walk. She, as you can see, she's got him to the side the whole time, and we got the big dogs. Here comes one right now. He just ignored him. Perfectly fine. Up here to the left, we should have some little dogs that is about to bark if they are out. But it looked like today we might be lucky through this first block. But you see how he's starting to get in front of her. He's starting to pull her because he's aware of the German Shepherd up here ahead, and he always knows that yard. So this is the yard we were liking to work on. You see how he stopped to look? See, there's the little dogs. So she directs him the other way. She's doing great. See how he's not barking back? She does fine. She directs him across the street. She keeps him walking. Keep pulling him. There you go. Keep directing him. Nice. Perfect. Now, don't get me wrong. A month ago, she couldn't even do that. He would have been pulling her back across the street. He would have been fighting. He would have been crying. He would have been doing all that. So this is just like 2.5 weeks of progress right here with him. Just walking him up and down his yards. And these are the yards that he doesn't like. You see how he's starting to get the pull because he knows up here. Get him back to the side of you. Yep, you got to get him back in gear. Get back control of him. Let him know you're in control of that walk. Calm your energy down on the other side of the leash, because he can feel you starting to tense up the closer you get to these yards. He can feel you tensing. So once you tense, he's gonna tense. Just stay calm and just act like the dogs aren't even there in the yard, and he'll act like they're not even there in the yard. And just do what you just did. Hold on, car. Now, right on the corner, you want him to sit. No, you just tell him to sit. Sit. Tell him. He's right at the corner. See how he wants to be stubborn? Because he knows he knows he got the kid, so she has to show him who's boss. So get in front of him. You got it. Get his attention. Get his attention. We're not going to go nowhere until he does it. Make him sit. Perfect. Give him a second. Okay, walk. Nice. That's what you want to see. You don't want to just break into him right away because he doesn't want to listen. Wait till he comes down to your energy. Wait till he's understanding what your command is. And then once he gets your command, then you can proceed. If he doesn't want to give you your command, you don't proceed. You don't walk, you don't continue. You keep him there until he's willing to work and understand what you want from him. And she's doing great. You see how you see how he's not pulling her now no more. He's right directly on the side. Her arms are straight down. She's not fighting with him. That's just him leaning. He's not even pulling. He's just leaning because that's the way he walks. But he's right down to the side. She doesn't have to fight with him. Now this corner right here is the challenge. The German Shepherd's not out, so that's a good challenge. So he's walking, but he knows. She looks, okay. He knows these other yards prevent bigger dogs. So, but he's doing great. Look at him. Look how he just ignores it, and he continues just to stay right where she wants him. She keeps him right to his side. Now, you know, once the dog starts coming out from the yard and they start barking at him and he starts wanting to pull like that, she wants to direct him another direction. So take him to the right, pull him to the right. Yep, start directing him away from the barking dogs. Perfect. See how he's looked and he's curious, but he's still going. Now you just want to tell him, come on. Yep, take his mind off of the yards because he knows, he remembers. Like I said, a month ago, you couldn't even do this with him. He would be pulling her all over the place, barking and crying and cutting his paws up to get to him. Now look at him. He doesn't even want to, he's interested, but he doesn't care. Because he knows the walk is the reason why we're here. We've been working with him, and like I said, he's barely 8 months old. He's nice, he's thick. He's been on a raw meat diet. He's been getting some lamb, he's been getting some liver, he's been getting some pork, he's been getting some beef. Sorry, lost you there for a second. The video ended. My time ran out. I thought it was gonna let me keep going, but I guess it only has like a 12-minute time ratio. But we're gonna finish this walk. So we're about to cross the street up here. We're gonna continue to keep coming through. Watch him because you're pulling him now, so he needs to get to your level. Yep. There you go, because you don't want to have to pull him. He should be right with you. Nice. A lot better. See how her arm's nice and loose to the side? Now it's a lot better. Second goal was like he was trying to stop or something. But it's crazy. It's like he's been here before on these walks and he likes to stop right here to try to use the bathroom. Just gotta watch the glass. There's some glass right there on the ground. We are in Midvale, Utah. So it is a pretty rough area. So we are just doing our little bit of our obedience training for hopefully the people who want to subscribe to this video or like this video and maybe follow this video who's having problems with their pit bull. If their pit bull's pulling them or yanking them to get to other dogs, this is what we do to try to break that, to teach them. We just work with them constantly. It has to be consistent. You can't just work with them, corner. You can't just work with them one day, put the leash down, decide you're gonna come back a week later. You just stay consistent with him and he'll understand you, and once you start getting the results you want, you're gonna understand it's really fun to work and train your dog, and your bond will become a lot better with the dog. The dog will answer to your commands and everything. Did some raw feeding videos with him, but he was only like 2 months old at the time. I haven't done much for this one, but I'll pull some. Okay, we're about to cross the street, so you want him to sit? We're going that way. right here. Make him sit. At any corner you come to, you want him to sit. Good boy. Nope. Make him sit. As you can hear the water, we're flooding out here, so we've got a lot of water on the ground. You can hear it too. Get his attention. Like, let him know. See, she has to get a little more like control of him, because right now he knows and he's not going to listen to her. Good boy. Stay. Okay, tell him walk. Walk. You gotta tell him walk. Yep. Yep, remember, we're on the same commands. And that's what you want at home, is you have to have the same commands. So if you have brothers and sisters, kids, moms, dads, try to get everybody on the same command. That's the only way it will work with the dogs. You can't have somebody telling him something different if you've been working with them all week, and all of a sudden they come behind you and telling them in a different command, in a different way. You know, it will confuse the crap out of your dog. So make sure everybody's on the same page. And once they're on the same page, you'll see how good results you'll get out of your dog. You might go from getting about 50% at first. Yeah, yep. You might get about 50% at first. She's sitting with him, but he got a lazy sit. She should have had him sit like proper towards the road, but it's okay. We'll work on it next time. I find out they like hot dogs. To slice your hot dog up in little pieces if you're going to do some obedient classes with them. Hot dogs get their attention. And once you got the dog's attention, nose, eyes, and ears. You know, your nose first, then the eyes will follow, and then you get their attention through the ears. That's the way it is. Once you get that and you start understanding them 3 rules, you'll start getting about 100% results out of your dog when you want him to do what you want him to do. See, he knows the road. He thinks we're like on a pull. He's got a couple friend dogs up here. Fix him. He can't be pulling like that. Yep. You got to get him control. Why is he leaning? Because you're pulling him. So, yep. Sorry. Wait for him to get his control. Yep, because he knows there's dogs up there. So, yep. Wait till he calms down. Bring him to the grass. The sidewalk's probably hot. We are at almost 90 degrees out here. It is about, I think, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, so it's getting super hot. So the ground's kind of hot, and with him having kind of sore paws from the longboard, he doesn't want nothing to do with that warm sidewalk. So you see how once you switched him to the grass, now he's a lot better. He's walking straight up and down. And now he wants to sniff. He knows the other pit bull that was here the other night that we were out here playing with. He remembers his friend. Okay, let's continue him. Remember, it's walk, baby girl. Has to be walk. Every time you want him up, it's walk. Every time you want him to go, it's going to be walk. This is Midville. A lot of people have roosters and chickens and other dogs. It's kind of crazy out here. And you go to Magna, Utah, and they got horses. Good girl. Good boy. Walk. Nice. That's exactly what you want right there. You get that result every time. Because remember, you're teaching your dog obedience. You're teaching them everything. Now, we did get her this dog because I do work and my wife works and my other 2 kids are in high school. My son works. So she goes to junior high and she comes home, and she is home about 2 hours out of the day by herself. So he is being trained and was bought at 8 weeks for her. So we train him on obedience on walking, sit, stay, He's trained on protection. I'll do some protection videos, see that we've been working with him on. He's trained on just command. That's what we've been working on. If you want to. Hold on. So we're just gonna kind of release him and let him play. This was a good video, long video. A nice little walk with him. You see how he's a lot better than the first video I posted. Do you have anything to say?
Do better next time. It's hot. Next time it rains kind of.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, we are in May. I don't think we're getting any rain for a minute. All right, YouTube. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, like button. Until then, see you next time. Zeus, the American Bully Pit, out.